Hi and welcome to my video. Let's start with my wallet. So groceries, I had $9 left over. Oops. $9 left over from last week, which went into, I got these new envelopes. I waited a really long time for them, but they came in. So it went into here. In addition to what I had previously, which was $32. So I had a total of $41 with that $9 rolled over. I did end up going to the grocery store already, so I went a little bit over and I took it up from here. I ended up spending $20, so kind of worked out great. So even though I did budget $200 for that for this week's groceries, I spent it all and a little extra, so that's why I won't be cash stuffing that amount because I already spent it. Household, everything was spent. Laundry, we have $10, $15, $20, $21, $22, $23 remaining. I just roll it over, stays there. Finley has $5 remaining. Spending, this is not my personal envelope anymore, it's just spending, has 10, 20, 25. $25. Oh, yeah, 25. I forgot. I didn't update my tracker. I forgot what I spent it on. Actually, no, I did update. Never mind. What am I saying? Family fun envelope has 20, 40, 50. I forgot I used a new tracker for this, so it accounted for what I'm about to cash stuff in here. Coffee has nothing yet. I did end up spending $10, so let me just update that. What did I spend? I spent $10, so yeah, I just decided to pull from this envelope because I know I went over a little bit on my groceries, so I didn't want to pull everything from my buffer, so I just used this, even though this is mainly for a treat kind of coffee beverage, but I just used it for my instant. Transportation has 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Nothing was spent this week, so that's awesome. Buffer has $3 in there, and grocery buffer, yeah, it just has some 21 left over. I did end up spending some of it, so yeah. Okay, so let's begin. So groceries, I'm not stuffing. I already went to the store, rolled everything over that I'm supposed to roll over, put in the buffer, the remaining or whatever. Yeah, that's what I did. Household is getting a 10. That's all that it has. Laundry is getting a 50. I'm just gonna use this 50. I had my denominations perfectly set up, but then I had to go to the grocery store. I couldn't wait anymore, so it just messed me up as far as the breakdown of everything. So I normally wouldn't stuff a $50 bill for laundry because it's never like an even amount, and I like to have exact change, so I'll figure it out once I'm done and we'll move on from there. Finley's envelope is getting a 5, and now it has 5 and a 10. Spending is getting a 10, which now it has 10, 20, 30, 35. And family fun is also getting a 10. Now family fun has 20, 40, 50, 60. And hopefully, oh, I forgot should mention this. You'll see in some of my envelopes, I stuffed those savings, that savings challenge that I was working on. I think I had 2 of them. Yeah, it was like $172. So I just spread it across all envelopes instead of having the money just sit there randomly. So some of the amounts will be a little bit different from last week. Okay, coffee's getting a 5. Okay, transportation is getting a 6, so that's a 5 and a 1. So now transportation has 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Okay. Nothing for buffer, and grocery buffer already fine. It worked out. Okay. Next we have my high priority binder, and emergencies is getting a 10. I might condense this one. I had to pull change from somewhere, so I think I used my emergency envelope, but yeah. Okay, so now emergencies has 100, 150, 160, 165, 170, 175, 176, 77, 78, 79, 80, 181, 182, 183, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 190. Yep. So I'll probably condense this at some point. Health is getting a 15. And now it has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay, school stuff has 10. Yeah, I'm just looking off to the side for the denominations because I had to play around with that and I'm a little bit off. But yeah, school stuff has 20, 40, 50. Home decor, I think it's getting a 5. So now it has 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Oops. 75. That is getting 5. So now it has 100, 120, 125, 130. Okay, so now for the low priority, and so Tibby, my pet envelope, is going to be my emergency pet envelope. So this is going towards emergencies, and this one, which is Hunter, my cat's name, will be for his regular care. Everything that he might need, want, wish for. So yeah, Tibby pet emergency envelope is getting a 10. So now it has 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Hunter's getting a 10. Yeah, I like these envelopes. I was waiting for a while for them. I was worried that they got lost. And then I reached out to the seller, and literally, I think it was the next day they arrived. I'm like, oh, now I feel bad, but it's fine. Yeah, they're cool. And Mom's getting a 10. Mom's envelope has 100, 120, 130, 135. And Lizette is also getting a 10. So now she has 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 810, 820. gift is getting 30, and I think I did that in a 20 and a 10. I have a birthday coming up tomorrow, and I need to put this in the bank for the gift. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So $80. Now vacation is getting a 5. So now it has 50, 60, 65. A lot of these envelopes are getting smaller amounts, and they will get an increase closer to the time that it's due, basically. So for now, it's kind of like on a back burner. Certain envelopes are getting more of a priority. House or future dwelling is getting a 5, so now it has 110, 115. But I would still like to save over time. So even though it's $5, over time it kind of adds up, so it works out. So this is my temporary clothing envelope for Finley. It's definitely something I really wanted to get, was for a separate category for her clothes, because I would have just randomly pulled out from all over the place. And I think that's a good one to have. So for now, this is the envelope I'm keeping here. Also for this one, even though it says pet, this is for the stray kitty cats in the neighborhood. So in the meantime, I'm just having this envelope here as is. So Finley's clothing is getting 10, and that's in 2 5s. So now it has 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So $45. And the strays are getting 3. 1, 2. Yeah, the 5 in there. And it's just really for the random kitty cats we see on the streets. I usually carry like a little packet of treats. So if you see a kitty cat, that's, yeah, if you see some lady feeding them, that'll be me. Personal envelope. Yeah, I switched it up. Instead of going for the holiday binder and then the personal, I was kind of running, because I added a couple of new envelopes, so I was running out of room on my little sheet. Yeah, I switched it up a little bit. So personal, and we have books. These are all getting the usual 5. I kind of bumped up a little bit, like this envelope got $4 from the savings challenge on stuffing. This one had 2, so it's nothing crazy. This didn't get anything. This one had 8, so it kind of like was spread out all over the place. So it's getting its usual 5. So books now has 100, 15, 16, 17, 18, 109, 110. And I was thinking of keeping it as books and just, or books / stationery, but kind of don't want to free up my free up my wallet for spending, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I might just get books. Budgeting, it's getting 5, so now it has 25. Like, I was thinking more like combining these two, but then instead of the 25, it will have, you know, plus 110, and that's too tempting to spend, so I'd rather keep them separate. Hair care, another one of the thoughts that I had was hair care / beauty, and that just being that I needed a top coat for my nails, and I don't have a beauty envelope. I would have pulled it from my personal that's in my wallet. But I'd rather, it's an expense that happens not often, but it does, and I'd rather have it like save up for it. So I was thinking hair care, which hasn't happened in years, no haircuts. Making it hair care / beauty, or having its own little envelope. So either way, this one's getting a 5. So now it has 100, 120, 140, 145, 150. Just random thoughts. Having it a little more organized, I guess, with my spending. Clothing is also getting a 5. So now it has 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. $40. And education is getting a 5. So now it has 50, 70, 90, 95. 95, and that's the personal envelope I had in my wallet. Now it lives here. It's also getting a 5. So now personal envelope has 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 175, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So $180. And I was actually saving up for printer. So I think I could swing it. I think I might have a gift card to make up for the taxes and fees or whatever, but we'll see. Kind of like not in a rush to get it, but we'll see. So now start with the holidays. It's a thick one. Okay, so Fairy. Fairy's getting 15, and the reason being is that we have another loose tooth coming up, and it's really coming up quick, so bump it up. I think I'll do what I did last time, was budget for 50 and just stop at that. So now Fairy has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Christmas is getting its usual 25. And I think I did that 2 10s. Oops. 2 10s and a 5. So now it has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, and 315. Which is awesome sauce. And New Year's, I removed that tracker, the flipping one, and I'm just using the same ones that I like. I like those. They're kind of sturdy and kind of, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so New Year's is getting $2. So now it has 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, birthday, Finley's birthday, and I don't know why I just did that. Okay, so Finley's birthday is getting a 5. So now it has 100, 105, 110, 11, 12, 13, 113. Okay, hubby's birthday is getting $3. Now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might condense this later. Get rid of these wrinkly singles. Okay. Date night is getting a 5. I did it enough. Okay. So date out now has 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. Thanksgiving is getting 2. A lot of these are going to be getting the same 2. So now Thanksgiving has 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Yeah, these are going to be repetitive a little bit, but it's okay. Valentine's Day is getting the 2, so now Valentine's Day has 5, 10, 11, 12. So I still have some time for that. These envelopes are going to be getting priority treatment soon, so just not this week. These are coming up quick, so 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I might bump them up a little bit. Mother's Day is getting 2. So now it has 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I hope you guys heard the ice cream truck in the background. I guess it's warm enough. So now Father's Day has 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and it got $2 just now. Halloween also getting 2. And now it has 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Yep, it's ahead by $2. Okay, 4th of July is getting 2. So now it has 20, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. That's $44. Back to School is getting a 5. And I think I put that in singles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure why, but it made sense at the time. So now Back to School has 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 112. Okay, that's it for the holiday binder. Now, the month ahead binder is getting $20 this week, so it's getting a 10 and 2 5s. Now Fios is fully funded, 95. Chipping away at T-Mobile now. And now T-Mobile has 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51. 51 out of 334. So quite a bit to go, but kind of cool they're already at the 50 mark. And yeah, I haven't stuffed any of these. I'm just thinking I'll do that last. Maybe switch up with Con Ed, who knows. In the meantime, okay, so now we're at the savings challenge. So this is the $5 challenge. I wanted to use a 5 for that. That's what I'm going to do. Put a 5. And I don't have my orange. Okay, it'll look different. Coloring the piggy. It's fine. Okay, so the emergency fund is $10. I think I did that in 2 5s. So I'm adding $10 and I'm marking one little red money bag. Okay, Disney fund is getting a 5. And that's getting 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And putting it here. And I'm marking off one Mickey here. Okay. Oops. Of course. Oh no, making it worse. Okay. Just drying it. It's mostly dry. Just didn't want to take it out. I think I'm being a little lazy. Okay, so now the roll and save. Last week I rolled for a $5 bill. Did I do that, or did I do that the week before? I don't remember. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, this is what I'll be stuffing now. Yes, definitely. So I'm putting in the 5. I don't know why I thought that, because I don't know, 2 5s. So I'm marking off this one. So now I'm going to roll for next week. That's a 2, 1, 2. It's not happening. So let me do some 1, 2, 3. So that's an 8. So next week I'll be budgeting $8. Keep it there. Okay, that one's done. I kind of missed my dollar challenge. I don't know. I feel like that one was kind of cool, but I finished it and I think I threw out the card. Yeah. If anybody has any good suggestions for the dollar challenge, please send them my way. Okay, so now we have the 100 envelope challenge, which is getting $11. And that's on account of that this is the one that's available. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now I'm folding it, putting it right here. Oh, missed the mark. Okay, so now that's done. I like how these are 3 sheets done. Next we have, you know, slightly higher but still under 20. I feel like I could swing it, but if it's getting a little too much and I do want to save up in my other categories, savings challenges, I might just combine a couple of these, like pull them out and put them in a higher denomination pocket, so then that'll free it up here, but yet still saving. I think I misplaced my marker somewhere. Okay, either way, we're all done, and that's it. That was pretty quick. Thank you so much for watching.